Well, here we go. One completed room. Welcome back. I'm depressed today. I'm seriously depressed. I managed to get hold of Diablo 3 Open Beta, only to find out it's giving me some error 3014 because it's closed, and it closed on the 1st of May. I've just downloaded 4.5 gigs worth of gear. So I was going to give you some Diablo videos to go along with these, but it's going to have to wait for another few days. Never mind. Actually, I might even look at a few more games. Guild Wars 2 quite stirs my interest as well. Right, okay, well, anyway, this is our red power room. We're going to start doing a few bits and pieces with it, because we're going to be needing that for some of the bigger builds. So, previous to this, I built up a few bricks. That's just clay bricks, stuck in 4, and you get bricks. I want an alloy furnace. So the first very basic bits we're going to need it. And we're going to put that right here. It's not going to stay there. It'll do for a minute. In there. We're going to give you a bit of coal. Get you going. I'm going to give you some silver. Some nickelite, because we definitely need a bit of, what is it called? Blue alloy, isn't it? It's for blue alloy. 2 minutes. Blue alloying, yeah, blue alloying. Right, the next thing we're going to need, because I'm thinking about putting in together a fixed power supply for red power. Now, I'm not sure how this is going to work, I'm going to stick with it, but it's an idea I'm playing with at the moment, and we'll see how it goes. Now, I'm probably going to need a fair few of these batteries. These are the Bluetricity batteries. Let's grab it over them. Right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be alright. If I haven't got any iron. I know we haven't got. We haven't got any wood. Yeah, did I have any wood scattered about down here somewhere? Oh, there we go. Plenty. I'll grab some. Thanks. That should do us in a minute. Hopefully now we've got a bit of blue alloy. Not enough to do much with, but this will give us enough for some battery boxes, I hope. At least 2. Right. They go in the middle. They go on top. Blue Bluetricity battery boxes. 1. I did put that iron in. 1 have 2. Now, the idea behind it is this room, apart from the nice little skylight, is going to have above here 2 whacking great solar panels, generating huge amounts of power, which will be channeled into our battery boxes. 1, 2. And I think I'll go all the way along here and all the way along here with battery boxes. This should give us a massive amount of power storage for red power, which I will feed off to various machines and bits and pieces. I don't think we get any loss with red power cables, though I will find out. I will check on the site. It wouldn't surprise me if LRM has put loss in there. She's catered for everything, but chances are there are probably low loss cables I could use. Okay, so I'll do a bit more as far as building battery boxes and batteries go, and then I'll come back and we'll have a little guided tour on how to put solar panels together, red power solar panels, and we'll wire it all up. Okay, back to the game. Right, we have 7 battery boxes up here now. We can't quite see them all because there's one actually hidden above there, ready to start taking our solar panels. Now, to get our solar panels, we're going to need to put some sand and some coal in here, and this will make us a boule or whatever it's called. There we go, bingo. Right, silicon ball. We're going to knock up a few of them because we're going to need quite a lot. To manhandle our silicon ball, we need a tool. Oh, I've also been checking in here, and we've got a load. Oh, we're still on alchemy at the moment. We have got a load of Mobius fuel earlier, which is doing its bit. So we're going to make a little tool out of that as well. Right, To deal with our silicon ball, I'm going to need another stick. Have I got another stick floating around? Stick, 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 stick. I don't. Oh well. Let's make one, shall we? I'm sure you can remember the recipe for sticks. Right. 1, 2, 3. 2 iron. Wait, put it down. 2 diamonds, and we have a diamond handsaw. Right, with our remaining diamond, I think we're going to use some of this very nice fuel to produce a battery. It don't look like a battery, but I guarantee you it is. And it stores EMC. EMC is wonderful. Should we give it some? Let's give it some EMC. If we put it in there, it's currently empty, but it has learned how to make it. It has no EMC in it. Let's give it some dirt. We have 15 EMC. Let's give it a little bit of nickelite, shall we? I think nickelite's a fuel. Does nickelite qualify as a fuel? I'm pretty certain it does. Yes, it does. So we'll give it some nickelite. Oh, actually, I'm going to need the nickelite, so I won't give it much. We'll just give it 8. 8 nickelite. Yes! So if we take it back out again and put it in, no lock. We can spend this, even though we use fuel to get it, on anything we like. Isn't this useful? And what's more, bom bom bom, we can charge it up to the full amount in here. Now it's collecting power like a battery. Is that an interesting tool or what? Okay, back to our boule. What have we got? Well, we've got 1. Why have we only got 1? Probably because it needs 8 coal, if I remember rightly. Anyway, I'll top this up with coal in a minute. To do that. Yes, it did. It needed 8 coal. Right, our silicon ball can be used in conjunction with our diamond handsaw to give us 16 silicon wafers. Oops, and there we go, another saw away. If we have a look in here, we've probably got another one. Thank you very much. If we take that out of there and that out of there, and we put these wafers in with some nickelite, we will start getting blue wafers. You can get them in blue and red. They're used in various machines, but the ones we're interested in at the moment are blue. Ba-bum! Blue doped wafer. We'll let it make as many of them as it can, and I'll definitely give it some more anyway. But I think what we'll do is make another 32 of those, or 16 of those, because we're going to need lots, and I mean lots, because I'm going to have a definite, serious amount of power generating into these boxes. What do we need? I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. So 2. So we've got the equivalent of 4 solar panels worth once they're all done. 4 solar panels isn't really going to run this too well, but it's a start. So we'll get that charging, and then I think what we'll do is actually come up with a few bits and pieces we can use with it. Right, a nice electric bluetricity furnace, which will be handy for knocking up all our red and blue alloys and various other bits and pieces we're going to need. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, right, we've cooked up our blue Doppler wafers. I think what we're going to do, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry about that, phone. Solar panels, 2, 3, 4. We're also going to need some blue trick wire. Now I have shaved a few sheep, as you can see by my shears. I think it's done like this. It is blue alloy wire. That's handy. Right, I suppose we better go. I think while we're at it, let's try this as well. 2 iron. A bluetricity alloy furnace. Right, I think what we're going to do is we're going to put that in place first, and then we'll start feeding the power. This should be the beast. I've never tried using one of these before. I think it's a new add-on. So I'll put our bluetricity wire. Looks good to me. And if we're going to be climbing up on roofs, do we have a way of getting up there? Yeah, wool will do. Let's go up onto the roof and start our first solar panel. That should do. Okay. Right, where's our solar panels? Don't think we need you at the moment, dividing rod. 1, 2, oh, that's what's down it. 2, 3. Now these connect together by themselves anyway, so it should go. 4. Right, and it's a nice bright sunny day. Hopefully we should start picking up some power. Let's have a look. Let's go wall back in again. We'll see if we're getting anything coming through. I'm not expecting miracles, so there's 7 battery boxes there, only 4 panels. I will be putting more panels up there, but as you've now seen them in action, you now there is power coming in. It's creeping up slowly. I'm not sure if it's going to be able to get high enough to actually, well, it should get high enough to actually feed these things, but so I'm going to make probably another 4 off camera to get this up and running. So I doubt our electricity furnace, it's getting a slight amount of power. It's really ready to do much of anything at the moment. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. This electricity furnace looks quite good, I think. So I'm going to bung that on there as well. And we'll have another one on top of it. Right, so when we've got our blue power, we've already started to get a use for it. There's going to be more cables running across to other various bits and pieces, including, I think, our water generator. Which may be underneath here somewhere. Pumping power across to keep our machines running over there, and hopefully the start of maybe our Buildcraft power room. Would you like to be seeing that coming up soon? I've got a feeling that's going to be underground, and I want to make sure it's got plenty of water, because them things do tend to go bang, which is really, really annoying. Okay, well, I'll be back in a minute to do a bit more.